Hey guys, Brenttime, and today I'm going to start a new series on my channel. It's called the DayZ Survival Guide, and in this series I'm going to tell you how to play DayZ. This is from an experienced player to a new player, and I consider myself an experienced player, and you may not, but in this guide I'm going to tell you how to play DayZ. Now, if you are an experienced player, I do suggest you watch a different guide that may be tailored to an experienced player already, but this is tailored to more of a new player, and the series as well. Sorry, I meant to say series, but hey, whatever. So, in this guide, I will be playing the game while I actually talk, so if there are any pauses in my voice, I am sorry. I am playing the game. So, anyway, what is DayZ? DayZ is an open-world zombie survival game, pretty much based on player interaction. The player interaction is, the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's the good people that are, they're going to give you stuff. There's the bad people who handcuff you and take your stuff, but they'll leave you alive. And then there's the ugly people that just go around aimlessly killing on sight, which killing on sight will be something that is on a later episode, and we'll discuss it in more detail. So, why should you play DayZ? DayZ, in my opinion, is one of the most revolutionary games to date. Now, I say that in a different way, I think, than you may think. It's not revolutionary in the sense of graphics, it's not revolutionary in the sense of story, it's not revolutionary in the sense of most things that you would probably tailor to. It's revolutionary in the sense that it's immersive and that it's gone into great detail. The detail is even to the fact where you need to have the right blood type to give blood to another player who can even be your friend. And real life blood types really do come into play in this game, which is pretty awesome. The immersion is, well, have you ever wanted to be in a zombie apocalypse? Well, this is it. I mean, you really can't get any more realistic than this. And if you try and argue Infestation Survivor Stories, or The Dead Linger, or Nether, which isn't even zombie, I don't know why I referred to that, but they're not going to give you the same experience. They're going to give you an arcadic experience, in my opinion. This gives the most immersive, realistic view on it without, having gameplay suffer. There's still a lot of running, but hey, whatever. There's a lot of running in real life too, isn't there? So, the reasons why you should definitely play it is because I have found myself completely immersed with the amazing world and some of the awesome player interactions that have happened. Some of them bad, some of them good, and some of them ugly, like I've said earlier. You're never going to know, and it's never going to be the same. You can't have the same interaction with the same player, because usually you won't find the same player. Because, well, there's, a whole bunch of servers, and there's server hoppers and all that such, and we won't get into that until later, but, hey, at least you can say that every time you get on this game, that you didn't play it the same way. Because I can go play Skyrim, and I can say, well, this time I did this. And sure, that may be true, but there's still the same story. I'm never going to get away from the same side quests. There may be DLC, and that may be new, but that's only new for a little bit. This game has a twist to everything, I feel. Because there's some lives where you may only get an axe and then you'll die. There's some that you'll get everything that you could possibly want. There's sometimes where you become a bandit and you go around killing people, and we'll also discuss bandits in a later episode, and we'll discuss friendly people and heroes and all that such. But there's different roles that you can play, which makes it even cooler. And those different roles will just make you have fun in a different way every time. I don't think I can say that I can have the same experience in the game over and over, unless, I spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn. That's more or less a repetition, and that's the only way I can experience the same thing, in my opinion. Now, in the mod, which, yes, this game started out as a mod for Arma 2. Arma 2 is a military simulator made by Bohemia Interactive. The mod stretched so farther than it could have ever. It's made itself a game, well, it's manifested as a game, and it also manifested into multiple mods made by community members. Originally, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it actually ended up happening because Rocket, the developer of DayZ, said it's okay. And that's a great thing, actually, because that means we may experience new maps, new everything from the community. I'm not really sure when that's going to come out. I mean, honestly, no one can be sure, but hopefully soon. And yeah, we'll have so much fun with what the community makes in the game. Currently, it's in alpha, and you know, after watching this video, it may not look the same, it may not play the same, it may not be anything from this guide. But I can tell you one thing, it's probably better. And that's one cool aspect of playing this game in, you know, its alpha state, is you know this isn't going to be what it's going to be. You know it's just going to get better from here. This is our starting point. We have the end of the road to go. And that end of the road is, well, it's a long path, but hey, when we finally get there, we know we'll know we've trekked a while. Anyways, guys, please go watch the rest of this guide. This introduction is done. Farewell.